So, good evening, good evening, good evening. I've had my sleep, I've had my afternoon nap, and I am feeling fresh again, man. I might not look fresh right now. Oh dear. But I am feeling fresh again, mate. And we got a big show coming up tonight with Turkish as well, 9 p.m. So yeah, man. Make sure you come and check that one out. And we'll be going through quite a few bits as well. So keep your eyes peeled. 9 o'clock tonight with Turkish. Make sure you subscribe to him as well if you're not already. Make sure you've subscribed to me if you're not already, and slap the likes up as well. But we are going to speak about Matteo Guendouzi. And Guendouzi is apparently not wanting to stay at Herta Berlin on a permanent deal. There's a report I read a minute ago, before I set this stream up, that says that we wanted 27 million quid for him, and which they were quite open to pay as well, apparently. Apparently it was something that they were cool with. Yeah, cool, we'll take 27 mil. That's a little bit cheaper than they thought, perhaps. I don't know. It's a little bit cheaper than I thought Guendouzi would go for. I thought it'd be worth about 30 odd, but what do I know? I'm just a numpty YouTuber. And yeah, it's mad that he actually has rejected it. And that could go one of two ways, really. He could reject it because he thinks he's bigger than that and he wants a bigger club, which he's entitled to do. Or he's rejecting it because he don't want to stay there, of course. He wants to come back to Arsenal. Or he just ain't happy. I don't know. Maybe his agent told him to reject it. The one thing I do know is he is still our player. And he is still under contract, I still think, for another year after this summer. So yeah, I'd bring him back personally. I think this is good news, if I'm honest. I think that him now would walk straight into this team. I think he'd get in the team with no dramas whatsoever. I think it's not even a debate. I think he walks into the team next to Thomas Partey. Miles better than Xhaka, more consistent than Xhaka. Albeit Xhaka's played well in the last couple of games, but yeah, for me, he should be coming back. Bear with me 1 second. One second. Right, there we go. Happy days. Sorry about that. But yes, I think it's good news. I think it's really good news. And hopefully, fingers crossed, like I said, he does come back, because I think he's a player that if you can get him in the team and he plays consistently well for any sustained period of time, I actually think he's going to be worth 40, 45, 50 million pounds. So yeah, I think I think that why not bring him back? And this is the thing as well that people don't understand, is that, you know, the Smith Rowe, Sakas, the Martinellis, players like that, they're the future of this football club, because they're the ones that are going to determine where we go and what direction we go in. Because if they come into the team and they smash it, then they're instantly going to get higher value. They're going to be worth more money, which means we can go out and sell them, which means we can then go and buy better quality than them, for example. Like Saka, if we want to go and sell Saka right now, he's 60 million quid. How much it'd cost to go and replace Saka is probably about the same right now. So Saka's doing really well, to be honest. In the last 5-6 games, anyway, apart from the Palace game, where I think he looked a little bit off pace. Other than that, I think he's done really well recently. And yeah, man, he's got to be, now he's under contract, worth 50, 60 million quid. Same with Martinelli. Martinelli's got to be worth at least 40, 50 million quid right now. And that's why I'd bring Guendouzi back, because I think Guendouzi is a sick footballer, man. And I think that if he comes into the team and had a run of 10 games and he looked great for 10 games, 15 games, 20 games, all of a sudden we've now got a baller on our hands that can either help us get better or we can cash in on and get proper money for. So I think it's good that he's rejected that move. I think he's better than Herta Berlin, with all due respect to them. Listen, they're a decent little outfit. But yeah, fair play to him, man. I want to speak about Guendouzi in a minute as well. Big up my guy, Saggy Sacks. I'm a medium, bruv. I'm a medium, my guy. Big up to you for your donation, buddy. We need players, Lee, mate. Why is nobody highlighting the fact that we're 19 days into the transfer window and not brought anyone? Coming to that after I spoke about Lucas Torreira, my guy. Big up to you, buddy. I hope you're well. Thanks for your donation as well. Big up to everyone watching live in the chat as well. Good evening to all of the rats in the chat. 4 streams in less than 24 hours. Respect. Thank you, mate. Listen, I don't know how I made the last one. That was just a madness. I genuinely stumbled my way through that whole stream with Kendall last night. So I have no idea how I made that. I don't even want to watch it back, if I'm honest. So yeah, mad. But anyway, Lucas Torreira, another one that we spent 26 million quid on, and we're looking to get rid again. Now, Atletico Madrid have obviously said that they don't want him. They've seen enough in 6 months to say, nah, not for me. So he's likely to be leaving Atletico Madrid unless he just sits on the loan deal for the rest of the season, which I can't see him doing, because I think Arsenal would have to intervene and say, yo, we ain't sent him out on loan for him not to play, because let's not forget, this guy's still under contract with us. It's not like he's on loan and then his contract expires like Matt Macy. He's still worth a few quid. He might not be worth the 26 million quid we paid for him, but he's still worth a few quid. So it's in Arsenal's interests to go out there and actually find him a club, unless we play him. Which again, would you bring him back? I'd potentially bring him back. You know, I think he's not a bad footballer. He's not great. Don't get it twisted. I don't think he's fantastic, but that midfield area, we've weakened it by getting rid of him and Guendouzi, in my opinion, and putting in Ceballos and El Neni. Nah. I'm sorry, I ain't buying that. Yeah, to put Torreira and Guendouzi are better footballers than El Neni and Ceballos. I'm not even having anyone argue that. That ain't happening, because I just think, like, with Torreira, like, there's clearly some issue with that guy. He's come to Arsenal, he's given it all of the Bertie about I don't want to be here since the minute he got here. Then he's gone to Atletico Madrid, and now he don't get a game at Atletico and they don't want him. There's something not right with that guy, trust me. And the thing is, he can't even blame the weather, although it was snowing. It was snowing in Madrid in December. But he can't even blame the weather, because the weather in Spain's nice. So I don't know, man. I don't really understand what his issue is, but it's a bit of a madness. He is linked with a move to Fiorentina, but I'm not so sure that'll happen. He was linked with that move all summer last summer. So why hasn't that happened? Why did he end up going to Atletico Madrid instead? It just seems a bit something not quite right with Lucas Torreira, but it is what it is. Big up to everyone who has subscribed to my Twitch as well. Appreciate that. We're sat on 16. Yes, 16 subscribers on Twitch. If you haven't subscribed, you can do so via Amazon Prime, I think, for free. So go and check that out. Make sure you're slapping the likes up on YouTube as well. And we are going to speak about the fact that we have actually signed nobody so far. 19 days in, like Brandon said in the comment section a minute ago, we haven't signed a single person. We've got rid of Mesut Ozil, the most long drawn out process in history. Seriously, Fenerbahce are milking that for everything it's worth. It hasn't officially been announced by them. I don't know if it is going to be officially announced by them. They've been putting out videos of him for fucking about a week now. Arsenal haven't said a single thing about him. I don't know whether that's because it isn't official, or just whether they don't want to have anything to do with the guy. I don't know. I don't think that Arsenal would be that dumb and that stupid not to put a little thank you, or the last 7.5 years have been great, or saying cheers Mesut, good luck, one of them ones. You know, I don't think, even if the player has caused dramas, even if it has all gone sour towards the end, whatever it may be, I can't see Arsenal not doing that. Yeah, they would be putting a statement out there, I think. But we have got rid of him. We've got rid of Matt Macy, and we've got rid of Kolasinac on a 6-month loan, who will be back again in 6 months, because he's still got 18 months left, which means he'll be down to the last 12 months unless we bin him in the summer. But why have we not got anyone in? We got rid of Saliba as well. I forgot that. We got rid of Saliba. So we've got rid of 4 players off the bill, like or off the squad, should I say. We're probably paying most of their wages anyway. But I don't understand how we haven't signed anyone then, if that's the case. We got what, 12 days of this month left, and that's the end of that. I don't really get it. I don't understand what you've been doing. Surely from the minute the window closes in the summer, you're already teeing up what you're going to be doing in January. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. The thing is, nobody's done anything, to be fair. Bro, I don't care about every other team. I care about Arsenal, and we're 10th in the table, mate. And I don't care if Liverpool ain't going to sign the centre back. I don't care if Man City ain't signed the centre back. I don't care if Chelsea ain't going to spend another £200 billion. I want Arsenal to go and make a signing. Go or just get rid of some more players. What are we waiting for? It really isn't. It really isn't difficult, in my opinion. I just think that Arsenal seem to be the one club in world football which just take forever to do anything, whether it be signing a player, announcing a player leaving, like Ozil, for example, announcing a new deal, announcing a new signing, and it seems like Arsenal take forever. Why do we take so long? I don't understand. And people are sitting there and say, "Oh, but everything gets left until the last week of the window." And this was supposed to be the window, by the way. This was the window that I've been told for months. Oh, but in January, we're going to get rid of all the deadwood in January. And, that's the window we're going to get rid of them in January. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through January and we've got rid of Kolasinac for 6 months. Mesut Ozil, I'm happy about. Tata. Matt Macy weren't deadwood. He was just wood. Like, it was just like you were never going to get a game, but you weren't fleecing off the wages and stuff, And Saliba ain't dead wood. So we've got rid of Mesut Ozil, fantastic, greatest news ever, and we got rid of Kolasinac, great. So why is Bellerin still here? Because he's dead wood. We actually signed Rob Holding up to a new deal. Like, what about Mustafi or Socrates? Why has it taken so long to get rid of either of these two? I don't understand. Genuinely do not understand it. Big up my guy, Blow Dryer Leon, my guy back again. What about Ibrahima Konate, from Leipzig, overshadowed by Upper Meccano, but is still 3 or 4 times better than Rob Holding, almost better than Upper Meccano. Then these two have been massively hyped, didn't they? Like, I don't particularly watch Bundesliga football. When I did watch Bundesliga football, Upper Meccano looked like he was a fucking fish out of water, bruv. Didn't have a Scooby what he was doing. Right, it just looked like he was all over the gaff. Konate, every time I've seen him, he's looked all right. But I'd just bring Saliba back, bruv. I don't see why we're going to go out there and we've signed Rob Holding up now. We've got David Luiz for the rest of the season. We've got Marie. We've got Gabriel. Just bring Saliba back in, bruv. I don't know. Like, it's nice to go and buy these other centre backs. I think he's a good player, this Saliba, bruv. And again, very much like Guendouzi, who I spoke about at the beginning of the stream, he's another one that is going to be an asset to the football club. He is the assets going forward. So when we've been mismanaged and our money's been mismanaged, these are the players that you have to get in and play to make you the money to then go and build your team back up again. Look at the lad Fofana at Leicester. He's been absolutely top class this season. He was the partner of Saliba. So now they paid what, 40 million quid or 30 million euros or whatever it was Leicester paid for him. He's probably worth double that now because he's had a great season. No, it's just like when we're poncing around sending our one back out on loan because apparently he's not ready. Well, neither's our fucking manager. Can he go out on loan? Maybe we should loan the manager. What do you reckon? We should get rid of Chambers. Yes, I agree. We'll get a few quid for him as well because he can play right back and CDM. Yeah, exactly. Come on. This is a great question. Big up to Vegas Gunner. What is our plan if Smith Rowe, Saka or Leno get injured or catch COVID? That's a very good point, mate. That is a very good point because we haven't got a backup keeper that's any good. We've still got Runnison, but they've actively admitted in a press conference the other week, Arteta, that he wanted to sell. He wants to sell him. He wants him to go out loan somewhere and then get rid. So we're looking to loan out the keeper that we brought in the summer. It's a shambles, bruv. And people were sitting there going, "Oh, wait till January. Yeah, there's a pandemic. It ain't Football Manager." That's what everyone was telling me in the summer. Then they're telling me, "Wait till January." Well, it's still a pandemic and it ain't Football Manager. You absolute wrong-uns. Like, seriously, what is the matter with these people, man? I just don't understand how people seem to think that you're not going to go and do it in the summer, but I'll tell you what we do. We're going to do it in the January window when nobody buys anyone in January. What a great idea. Yeah, what a great idea. And then what it'll be is when we don't do anything in January, it'll be, oh, but wait till the summer because there's a £1 million a week coming off the wage bill. Then when we ponce around all summer and the window shuts, everyone will go, oh, well, it's Stan Kroenke's fault, because that's what this fan base do, man. It's so boring. It is unbelievable. Everything goes wrong, it's the owner. Anything goes right, oh, Arteta's a genius. It's pathetic. I can't stand our fan base, man. Literally can't stand them. Yeah, they're the biggest flip-flops on the planet. But there we go. You lot in the chat are all right. Oh dear. All the ones watching are all right. Well, some of the ones watching won't be because they're wrong uns as well. I see you. I know who watches me and who don't. Because there's actually an option to tell who watches it. Do you know that? Didn't know that, did you? Woo! Woo! Dear. Big up my guy in Germany. Big up my guy. Let's do a few more of these comments. I'm going to go and have my my dinner, and I'll be back again at 9. The only club that gives Deadwood new deals. Exactly. Big up to Ewan. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, buddy. Smash the likes. You tell him, my guy. You're the only gooner who talks any sense. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. I'm probably not, but I'm sure there is others out there. But listen, the thing is, I'm not here to make mates with people on the internet. Yeah, it's like I don't care whether people like me or not. I genuinely don't. I've got my missus, I've got my daughter, I've got my friendship group. I'm not here to make pals with people. I'm here to talk about my football club. And if people like it, great. If you don't, swivel. Simple, innit? And the fact that people get so triggered by me makes it even funnier. It's just like, it's just funny, man. It is just funny. Big up my boy Jason. I ain't even got a drink, bruv. I've just Bluetooth. Come on, Bluetooth, baby. Are you streaming with Dammy today? Nah, man, no, not today, unfortunately, man. Because somebody arranged that game at the same time as I'll be streaming. So yeah, I'll be streaming with Turkish at 9, mate. So I won't be able to, unfortunately. Who is the backup goalkeeper we are looking for? I haven't heard anything. Big up Chris OG, the original OG in the building, baby. We're apparently looking at Tom Heaton, who's currently the backup goalkeeper for Aston Villa, which makes it kind of funny, really, doesn't it? Because we've given Aston Villa our best goalkeeper to then go and get their reserve goalkeeper. Welcome to the banter club. Oh dear. Big up to you, my guy. Appreciate that. Big up to Christopher Sinclair. Chris is everywhere tonight. Tuning in late. Would you take Guendouzi back? 100%. Hell yeah. 100% I'd take Doozy back, my guy. I rate Guendouzi. I rated him before we binned him, bruv. I think he's a very good footballer, man. And I like the fact that he don't give up. He's got that spirit. Very much like Ramsey had. I always compare him to Ramsey, because not because they were on the same level in terms of football and stuff like that and what they did or didn't do at this football club, but in terms of even if they're playing shit, they still want the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? There's not many footballers in the world that would still want the ball if they're playing shit. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I rate him. Number 2, he can dribble, which Granit Xhaka can't. Number 3, he can ping a pass, which Granit Xhaka can do, obviously. But he can tackle, he can drive forward, he can get goals. Not that he would score many, but he can create chances as well. We've seen him create enough chances when he was here under Emery as well. So yeah, man. Big up Victor. Hope you're well, buddy. Rat Army assembled. Bluetooth, baby. Come on. Big up the CEO of the Rat Army. Still pandemic Arteta out. Pandemic Pep needs to be binned, bruv. And yeah, people are coming in the chat earlier going, oh, yeah, he's proving you wrong. He's proving me right. We're 10th. Yeah, prove me wrong and I'll shut my mouth. Win the title, bruv. Yeah, win the title and I'll stop talking about the manager being sacked. Don't win the title. I don't want him here. Go and get me a manager that can actually go and win a title. And do you know what? I said this before. If we had a proper manager this season, we'd be in a title race. Simple as that. We wouldn't have lost to Burnley, to Southampton at home. To Leicester, we battered them anyway, but we wouldn't have lost that game. You know, we would have 9 points more. We'd be right up there in a title challenge. You know, we probably would have beat Crystal Palace at home. You know, it's mad. It's actually mad. We'd probably have 12 points more and be 1 point off the top of United. So there we go. Or whatever the points difference is. But either way, we'd be in a title race with a proper manager. And people are now getting a hard on because, oh, Smith Rowe. What I've been telling you all season, play him. Like, come on. You guys were saying it in the chat every week. Put Smith Rowe in the team. Like, now all of a sudden, Smith Rowe goes in the team and we start winning football matches. Not rocket science, is it, mate? Lee looks like a snack. Bruv, you can't eat me, bruv. You can't eat me, my guy. But he won us the cup. Yeah, proof that it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whether you win trophies, innit, really? Just you don't need to be a great manager to win a trophy. You don't need to be a great player to win a trophy. You know, look how many players down the years have won a World Cup, and then you've got players like Messi and Ronaldo that ain't ever going to win one. Yeah, it's a shambles, bruv. But that is what it is. Big up to Big O in the building. I see you, Omar. Big up to everybody in the chat. Bertrand as well. Jamie's in there. I see all of you guys, man. Big up to everyone who is watching live. Make sure you slap the likes up. Make sure you follow me on all the socials, scrolling across the ticker bar at the bottom. Especially Insta as well. Really want to big my Insta up this year. I don't push that anywhere near enough. So yeah, hopefully we can push that up. I think it's on about 13.3 or 13.4K or something. So if you haven't followed me on Insta, please go and do so. That would be lovely. Let's push it up to 20K as quick as we can. Let's push these likes up as well. Only a quarter of you have liked. That's disgusting. That's nearly as disgusting as our transfer window so far. But there you go. Big up to my guy. Please help me share the GoFundMe page on Instagram DM. I will do that shortly, Sam. And yeah, man, I'll do that in a sec. Bear with me. I've got this video needs to process. So when I'm done and my dinner's ready, so as soon as I've eaten, then I'll do it 100%. And thank you for that. Big up to Chris as well. Would you be okay if we had no signings if we do a madness in the summer? It depends what the madness is, bruv. If the madness is Jack Grealish, then yeah. If it ain't, then what's the point? Where's the Rat Army merch? I think that's what you mean. Yeah, you did. I see you put another comment in merch. Bruv, that's coming soon, bruv. Trust me, I've got a t-shirt coming, Rat Army. It's going to look sick as well. I'm just waiting for it to be finally prepped and ready to go. And yeah, man, big up to all the Rat Army out there. Every single one of you are mad. What am I having for dinner? I'm having a Thai curry, bruv. That's what I'm having, a Thai curry. And I do love a curry, bruv. I had lamb fowl the other night. That was the hottest one I'd ever had in my life as well. I couldn't feel my tongue. Yeah, for literally about 45 minutes. It was mad. And yeah, man, it's a bit of a madness. Big up my guy Bargav. Do you rate Loftus-Cheek? Nah. I think all the girls like Loftus-Cheek. He's not a very good player, really, is he? Let's be real. He's not a very good player. And big up Styrex. No, Guendouzi rejected it. He didn't want to go there full time, apparently. That's what I've seen, mate. So yeah, man. And anyway, listen, I'm going to get myself out of it. All have a wonderful spunking evening. I will be back again at 9 p.m. Make sure you get on it at 9 p.m. Me and Turkish will be live with the show that we do every week. We obviously had to nudge it to Tuesday because we played yesterday. So make sure you come and check that out. Yeah, and I'll be back again at 9 p.m. And big up to all of the rats in the chat. Big up to all you guys. Love all of you, man. Big up all the Twitch rats as well. All the Twitch gang in the building. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Make sure you follow all of them socials across the ticker bar. League Under 82, Insta, Twitter, Twitch, League Under AFC on Facebook. We are out of here. And before we go,